The Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Act 2013 was passed in the House of Assembly late Thursday night, March 13th. The act was passed with amendments. Among them is the reduction of the fines from $1 million to $500,000. We turn now to Sean Rose for more details.
After a robust debate in the House of Assembly on March 13 that heard supporting and counter-arguments along with varying levels of genuine concern and hypothetical scenarios, the House of Assembly agreed to several amendments during discussions on the bill during the committee stage before it was finally passed. In Clause 4 on page 6 under the heading Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Offenses, changes were made to Section 4 where the fines were dramatically reduced for any damage caused by unauthorized access to a computer device. The fines in Section 4 initially were not to exceed $50,000 or to a further term of imprisonment not exceeding 5 years or both. The amendments include A. In the case of a summary or immediate conviction to a further fine not exceeding $5,000 and B. In the case of a conviction on indictment to a further fine not exceeding $25,000. In Section 6, subsection 4C, the fines were reduced from $50,000 to $30,000 in the case of a summary conviction, and in D, in the case of a conviction on indictment, to a further fine not exceeding $50,000. Section 7, subsection 4 also reflects similar changes, while Section 8, Part 3 on page 10, where the fine did not exceed $10,000 or imprisonment for up to 2 years, now stands at $20,000 for a summary conviction, and in the case of a conviction on indictment up to $30,000. Changes were made to Clause 13 of the bill under the designation Unlawful Publication of Computer Data and Child Pornography. In Clause 13.2a, subsection 1a, the fine for a person found liable on conviction on indictment was cut in half from $1 million to $500,000, or to imprisonment not exceeding 15 years or both, and not 20 years as was initially proposed. In Clause 13.2b, subsection 1b, the fine moved from $550,000 down to $250,000, or to a term of imprisonment not exceeding 7 years or both, instead of the 15-year term that was suggested initially. Other changes include the addition of a fourth section in Clause 13 that may appease concerns about legitimate investigations. It provides a safety bar for the provision of information in accordance with any other enactment or to a lawful authority for the purpose of initiating or advancing an investigation into the Commission in the case where there may be reasonable suspicion that there is a breach of the laws of the Virgin Islands. There were also other minor changes, and generally the amendments reflect a desire expressed by Deputy Premier Dr. Kedrick Pickering for a reduction of the fines and penalties. This view was also shared by other members of the House. The misuse and cybercrime legislation is in response to the misappropriation and misuse of private and confidential information from the BVI in April 2013 by the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists, the ICIJ.